Builders and homeowners everywhere are discovering the benefits of versatile, long-lasting fiber cement siding. And only Malco Products offers a full line of specialty tools to help you build on this exciting growth market. Like the versatile material they work with, Malco tools for installing fiber cement siding get the job right the first time, and they last a lifetime. Malco overlap gauges, for example, are a strong single-piece fabrication of tempered spring steel. No loose parts or fasteners, no adjustments to vary, and nothing to mark. One pair of gauges permits easy one-person installation. The gauges free up hands by supporting both ends of the siding plank. The overlap gauges are placed on the top edge of the starter course or lower siding plank to gauge the next plank installation. A beveled tip on the center tooth of these overlap gauges grips behind the 5/16" siding plank, while the side projections sit atop the plank to gauge a precise 1 1/4 inch overlap. The plank for the next course is then rested against the outside face of the gauge stops for accurate spacing. Keep nails about 18 inches away from the gauges to ensure easy gauge removal before nailing the plank ends. Overlap gauges are removed by depressing the thumb tab and allowing the siding plank to snap flush to the wall. Then lift the gauge up and off the lower plank. A facing gauge is sometimes a preferred spacing method where multiple courses of full planks may sag slightly if not checked for accuracy along the entire span. The Malco facing gauge is made of tough, weather-resistant nylon and is more accurate and easier to use than homemade preacher blocks. The Malco facing gauge is adjustable for 5, 6, 7, or 8-inch exposures. A gauge block easily snaps into the desired position without the use of tools or fasteners. Hold the Malco facing gauge with one hand while steadying the new plank for nailing. Then gradually work the gauge across the length of the plank to ensure the accuracy of the siding exposure. A Malco overlap gauge, described earlier, can be used with the facing gauge to prop up the far end of a plank for one-person installation. A compact fiber cement hand snip is ideal for quick trim cuts in siding plank, including circular cuts to accommodate existing utility outlets. The Malco FCSR snip features durable hardened alloy steel blades. Powerful ergonomic red line handles offer compound leverage and ensure on-the-job comfort and control, even when trimming 1/8 inch from the plank edge. The saw blade action of Malco's hand nibbler makes extremely controlled straight trim cuts and mild arc cutouts in fiber cement siding. A smooth, flat tool head glides along the back side of the workpiece to reduce the risk of material erosion on the back side of the cut. For manual cuts as straight and precise as a cutting board, nothing else can compare to the Malco Guillotine fiber cement shear. A large, stable support plate and board stop ensure straight, square cuts in siding plank up to 8 1/4 inches deep. The guillotine blade produces a clean cut edge with no compression or chipping in the 5/16" plank thickness. Trimmed edges line up flush for an ultra-clean, seamless-looking installation. The fiber cement angle cutter is Malco's ultimate guillotine-style shear. For smooth, straight, square cuts up to 12 inches deep, or for making any length 312 to 1212 angle pitch cuts, this is the one tool that does it all. The angle cutter works on the ground or can be used with sawhorses for workbench level operation. A fence is easily installed on either side of the guillotine blade for cutting siding planks to length. For angled cuts, the fence swings out of the way to allow the siding plank to be fed across the generous work plate and guided into the blade as the user cuts along the desired pitch scribed on the plank. The guillotine blade is anchored above the plate to allow through clearance for cutting angles in fiber cement plank. Dealing with nails left over from the removal of a damaged or unwanted siding plank is fast and easy with the Malco hidden nail cutter. Tough, heat-treated jaws, long handles, and compound linkage combine to cut up to 16-penny hidden nails with one safe and easy clipping motion. The flathead and beveled leading edge make it easy to maneuver under the siding and into corners without damaging adjacent or overlapping planks. Replacing damaged siding is now a clean, professional operation involving minimum time and expense. Continuous straight cuts in fiber cement siding planks can be made with traditional circular saw blades. But for a cleaner, more precise cut, choose long-lasting PCD, that is polycrystalline diamond-faced, carbide-tipped blades by Malco. Compared to diamond-tipped or standard carbide-tipped blades, Malco's PCD-faced carbide-tipped blades have a lower number of teeth and deeper gullets, resulting in a smooth, accurately matched trim edge and tighter seams. Other blades rip into fiber cement siding and risk chipping out material. But the tooth configuration of a Malco fiber cement saw blade produces a high-quality finished cut even in the mitered corners of a thick fiber cement trim board. Malco fiber cement blades come in 7 1/4, 10, and 12-inch diameters to fit a full range of circular saw equipment or handheld circular saws. For cutting holes in thick or layered building materials, including fiber cement siding and BACKERBOARD, you can rely on Malco quick-action carbide-tipped hole saws. Hole saw setup is quick and easy. One quick connect arbor fits all 19 hole saw sizes and securely attaches both the hole saw cup and pilot drill. Pilot drills are available with either a carbide tip or a high-speed steel point. Once inserted into the hole saw and arbor setup, the drill tip extends 1 1/4 inches past the saw teeth for a controlled start to the cut, even on the overlap of fiber cement siding. Pressing the arbor's release button makes changing hole saw sizes fast and easy without changing the pilot drill. The deep 2 1/4 inch hole saw cup features aggressive cutting carbide tip teeth and deep self-cleaning gullets that work fast. The arbor's quick release button also makes it possible to push the pilot drill forward to easily eject the saw plug. A clean, fast-cutting TURBOSHEAR drill accessory, the model TSF1, is specialized for cutting fiber cement siding plank. This economical attachment inserts directly into the chuck of a cordless or corded drill you already own. An adjustable clamp fits any motor housing, including compact impact drivers. And the clamp's collar allows the shear head to be rotated and set in any position for battery pack or handle clearance when encountering obstacles, or to facilitate easy material flow for long cuts. Since this TURBOSHEAR model can be used with a go-anywhere cordless drill, siding can be cut on the ground or while standing on scaffolding. This is especially useful for small trim cuts, since it eliminates the need to hand the plank down to the ground. The TURBOSHEAR TSF1 helps get the job done faster. The portability of this TURBOSHEAR is also appreciated in areas where precise measurements are needed for tasks such as cutouts around windows or trim cuts for short runs. Measure, mark, cut, and hang, all without ever leaving the scaffolding. This same efficient cutting TURBOSHEAR design is also available in an air-powered model. The pneumatic model TSF1A offers the ultimate solution where even greater speed is required for cutting a large volume of fiber cement siding. Both of the TURBOSHEAR models dedicated for fiber cement siding plank generate minimal dust while making fast, straight cuts or cutting on a curve. The result is a clean, finished edge every time. And they also use the same replaceable blades and reversible skid plate. One set of blades is good for an average 30 residential siding projects. And finally, there is a dedicated TURBOSHEAR for power cutting BACKERBOARD when preparing for tile or stone installation. Instead of scoring with a carbide blade and snapping the board, Use the TurboShear Model TSF2 cordless drill accessory or the air-powered model TSF2A TurboShear to quickly and cleanly make the cut. These TurboShear models share their own dedicated blade and skid plate that are easily replaceable on the job. Faster, safer, cleaner, easier. The Malco line of fiber cement specialty tools. Look for them wherever fiber cement siding and backerboard products are sold.